Welcome back to The Doctor Is In. Last week was our spring workshop. Let's hear from some of our attendants.
My name is Michael LeCount. I'm the Senior Manager of Control Systems for PharmaCann.
Thank you. So what is something that you learned at the workshop that you're excited about?
Well, the deep dive into the psychometric chart and how that relates to equipment sizing was one of the primary things we were hoping to get out of this, and one of, I think, the strongest parts and best parts of the workshop.
Awesome, thank you. What's something that has you excited for the future of CEA?
Having the growers understand better the energy and the technology that goes behind the HVAC systems, so both we're able to better get the appropriate equipment for our applications, as well as help inform the industry about how they can better design their systems for efficiency and operational performance, all those sorts of things.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Hi, I am Chip Seidel. I am the CEA brand manager for Desert Air.
Awesome. So you joined us at our workshop here. What did you think? Something that you learned, something that you were excited about?
So the big thing that I learned, and it's I mean, there's a lot of learnings, but I learned that plants are different from humans and other mammals in the sense that they're only able to get viruses through contact, not through the air. And that's something that I did not know, and I'm glad now that I do.
Yeah, of course. That's really cool. What is something that has you excited for the future of CEA?
What I'm excited about is, now that the industry is sort of a little bit more mature, everyone's really trying to think about ways that they can save energy. And I think that there's a lot of opportunities in the future to use smarter technologies to make indoor agriculture more energy efficient, which is going to be great for the planet.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Hi, my name is Lavanya Jaka. I'm working with AirGreen as a manager in research and application engineering. AirGreen is basically a liquid desiccant air conditioner and dehumidifier manufacturer. So we work best where there is more humidity.
Thank you. So what is something that you learned today at the workshop?
So at the workshop I learned a lot. One main thing I would say is the activities where the lysimeter. I thought it's interesting where it can measure the evapotranspiration or the latent load with the setup. So I think that's very interesting. And the other things I liked about is looking at the data visualization of one of the guest speakers about the sensible latent load spread over the multiple grow cycles across an entire year. So that was interesting.
Cool, wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. How did you feel about the workshop? What did you think of it?
It is in person and very interactive. I like that, and there are some group exercises. Everything we learned, we got to do hands-on, like with an infrared temperature sensor. We were measuring the lettuce temperature and doing the VPD calculations. So that kind of exercise, I really enjoyed it.
Awesome, thank you. Thank you so much. So first, can you introduce yourself for me and tell me where you work?
Yeah, my name is Tyler Fedig. I'm manager of control systems for PharmaCann, pretty large MSO operator across the East Coast and Midwest.
Okay. Cool. What was your favorite thing that you learned at the workshop this week?
So there's two things that really come to mind. First is a psychometric chart. I've always been familiar with it, but never really known how to use it to its full potential. So I'm excited to go home and teach the team about that and train some more people and spread that knowledge around. And then the sensible and total load calculations, that it's something that Nadia has helped us out with in the past, and we've always wanted to take on in-house. And just taking more steps to get more and more familiar to be able to take that on in-house.
We love to hear that. That's like Chargo's real useful. What is something that has you excited for the future of CEA?
Really, I think it's the people that are interested in it. It's just so exciting to see young people, old people, people from different walks of life, like all kind of coming together that you wouldn't really expect, and finding interest in plants that have always been around us. And I kind of think back to childhood and growing up with a garden in the yard, and now people are looking how to expand that indoors across the world and provide food sustainability, and all that's just so exciting.
Yeah, it looks a little different, but agriculture is definitely still one of those.
Right.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Of course.
Can Can you introduce yourself for me, please?
Yeah, my name is Adam Rue. I work at Buckeye Relief of Ohio. We're a medical marijuana cultivator.
Cool. What's something that you learned at the workshop?
Oh, I learned all about psychrometrics and how to calculate loads and all about HVAC units.
Wonderful. What's something that has you excited for the future of CEA?
Just being able to take this knowledge back and apply it and see what kind of future industry this is going to push towards, whether it be like an energy savings industry or a huge commercial crop production industry. It's just whatever the future holds, it's going to be amazing.
To see. Yeah, definitely. Fantastic. We're happy to hear it. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Can you just introduce yourself for me first?
Hi, Chris Chapdelaine. I'm the Director of Control Systems for PharmaCann.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us. What's something that you learned at the workshop here these past few days?
I would say probably one of the biggest takeaways was learning how to use the psychometric chart to be able to do load calculations for indoor controlled environment spaces.
It's pretty useful. Mm-hmm. So what's something that has you excited for the future of CEA as an industry?
Well, I think we're particularly excited about how we can become more resource use efficient as a company going forward, and then we've already successfully changed all 8 of our states into sole source LED lighting. We're rolling out an environmental management system company-wide so that we can help start tracking these metrics to become more resource use efficient, and just kind of looking forward to the next facility that we get to design and build.
Yeah, with those new advancements, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you think of the workshop?
I thought it was absolutely fantastic. As you know, we brought 4 of us from our company out here.
Thank you, by the way.
We
loved having you.
Yeah, thank you. The materials that you provided us to take home with us, the workbook, the USB drive with all those resources is invaluable. We would like to bring more people out. Tyler and I have already been talking about how internally we're going to create kind of an internal workshop for PharmaCann so that we can help deliver some of the same training materials that you guys provided here during this workshop, and then kind of take some of that on internally and help teach growers and employees.
That's awesome.
So,
that's wonderful to hear. We're really glad to know that it's that useful for you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.